And then from the front it looked fine, but from the side it kind of looked dry. So I don't know.
We my new bitch look like Halle Berry.
Hi lover girls, hi lover boys, welcome back to Royalty Tea Room. And this time we're doing something a little different. I know it's like a couple days late, but we're doing the Met Gala reviews. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't plan on doing all of the Met Gala people who attended, just because it was like 300 people and this video would be like 1,000 minutes. So I'm just gonna do 20 and then my favorite and my least favorite. And then I kind of a little randomized, but not really, like people I kind of like for the most part. So I'm just gonna say the celebrity name, their designer, and then like a little tidbits about their outfit, and then of course their rating. So we'll start with Tiana Taylor. I gave her a 10 out of 10 because, oh, sorry, fast forward. I'm going to try to put the picture up also, like when I'm rating. If I don't get to do it, my apologies, but I will try to do it. But yeah, Tiana Taylor, 10 out of 10. The designer was herself and Ruth E. Carter. My apologies if I do not pronounce the designer's names properly. I am American and some of these names are like French and whatnot, so I'll try my best. But yes, I loved everything about this fit, really head to toe. I said Harlem Renaissance mixed with hood fantastic vibes. And it's an outfit that really only Tiana could pull off. So, I mean, I feel like it was literally designed for her. It was beautiful. I think on her Instagram she put like a rose in the concrete or something for the caption. I loved everything about it. To the heels, to the hat, to the edges. And then I think she took a picture with just like the do-rag without the hat. I loved it, Tiana. Chef's kiss. Next we have Halle Bailey. I gave her a 6 out of 10. The designer is Coach. And this fit, like, I put like it's cute. I just feel like it's not really for her. I see her in something like long and princess style. To me, it just seemed like she was trying to branch out of, because she was recently in Ariel the Little Mermaid, so maybe she was trying to branch out of that Disney cookie cutter look, but it didn't work, like, at all. 6 out of 10. Let me see. I mean, I don't know. I didn't like it. Like, it was too short for me, and then like the bust was out. It was, maybe it just wasn't for her. Yeah, that's what I put. Like, I think it belonged on someone else. She's pretty though. Like, she usually eats. This outfit, I just really didn't like it. But I do like the shoes though. Shoes were nice. Okay, Miley Cyrus is next. The designer is Pieter Muller. I'm sorry if I messed it up. I'm broke. Someone out of my tax bracket, of course. I gave her a 6 out of 10. I said that I did like it, you know, and I definitely think it was her. It reminded me of like that don't be tamed, like can't be tamed era. I just didn't like the bottom half, like the material, the way it looked, or her side, like the side picture I saw on Instagram. I didn't really like that. And then from the front it looked fine, but from the side it kind of looked dry. So I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10. I think a 6 out of 10 is pretty fair. Next we have
fast fashion from China.
We have Tracy Ellis Ross, and the designer is Marc Jacobs. I gave her look a 3 out of 10, and I really feel like I shouldn't explain why, but I will for content purposes. I literally put why, just why. Like, I get what she was trying to accomplish, that standout look, that bubble gum, like everyone else is gonna be wearing this like family of colors, and she's coming with the pink. But no, I didn't like anything about it. I mean, the ring is nice. Like, the fit, no, the pink, it just looked weird. I didn't like it. But I guess it did match the theme. Oh, I did forget to mention, the theme was, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, vandalism. It's like something historical, I believe, something to do with like back in Europe, white people would buy slaves and like dress them up properly versus like here in America, like they wore really like rags basically. So that's what it is. I don't know how I feel about that theme, but that's a different video. Next we have Gail King, and the designer is Chucks Collins. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I gave her a 5 out of 10 because like it's cute, but I feel like it should have gone to someone else. And I feel like it would have really looked good if it was like all black with like a blue hem. So Vogue, hire me. But yeah, I don't know. Just like the purple. I mean, the purple looks nice on her. It's just the way the outfit was designed. I don't think purple should have been on that type of design. The hair is nice. The hair goes with the purple. The purse is nice. The accessories. But yeah, I feel like black, you know. Next we have Sabrina Carpenter, who the designer is Louis Vuitton. I know how to pronounce that. You guys are gonna be in the comments like, hello. Sorry, y'all. I only shop at like one store. But yeah, I gave Sabrina Carpenter a 7 out of 10. And I really said like, okay, I wanted to give it an 8, but like the cutoff at the bottom, I don't know. And I am kind of tired of this look for her. She always wears that like swimsuit look, I call it, but I know there's another word for it. It's like what the ballet like people wear. Sorry, y'all. Should have done my research a little bit more. Yeah, I'm tired of like her wearing that same like kind of outfit. She wore it at the Grammys. She's worn it like every performance really. I'm pretty sure in her music video. I want her to branch out and try some different outfits. Yeah. But the outfit 8. So yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10. The color's nice, definitely matched the makeup she used and the hair. It was cute. I liked it. But yeah, I gave it a 7 out of 10 because I know that it's time for her to switch it up. Next we have Megan Thee Stallion. Her designer is Michael Kors. I gave her an 8 out of 10. I did love the fit and the hair. But I didn't really like the 4 ponytail style she put, if you see in the picture. But it is creative. It was just a trial and error. It was creative, just in a bad way. Like she tried something new, it did not work. But yeah, I get to 8 out of 10. It's just the hair was kind of throwing me off, that like 4 ponytail thing she did. Maybe she was trying to like reach out into like a more historical side, and if that's the case, I'm sorry, I'm ignorant. I will take that. But yeah, the dress was cute. The fur was nice. The heels. The picture I have, her toes are crooked. I mean, what the heck? But it's whatever. I guess she thought that the camera wasn't going to get that part. But I see everything. Next, we have Zoe Saldana, Tom Brown. And I gave her 8 out of 10. I loved, like, the outfit. I did not like the hair. Like, from her face down, 10. If she just had a different hairstyle, it would have been a picture perfect 10. However, she wore that awful hairstyle. I really didn't like it at all. So next we have A$AP Rocky, and he was actually the designer. He has like a designing company, AWGE. I gave him a 7 out of 10, and I feel bad because I know a lot of people really love the outfit, and I did. I love the outfit. It's just the hair. I feel like he should have done an afro because I feel like we're always seeing him in braids, and braids are very important historically, culturally. However, I feel like an afro would have like been so cool with the fit. Right? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I also wanted to know, like, are his edges okay? Because the picture I saw, his edges were a little clumped up. I was like, did they sweat? But yeah, the fro, 10 out of 10. Right? With like a little cigar out? I don't know. Next we have Kerry Washington. Her designer was a guy named Jonathan Simke. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I gave her a 9 out of 10. Like, I really did like her outfit. It was cute. I said that I loved it, but I feel like it was missing something. You know, maybe like her shoes should have been different, or the brim of the hat could have been like sparkly. There was just something about it that gave a hair of bland, and we needed something to like, you know, for example. Michael Jackson wore loafers, right? Loafers are cool, but he wore sparkly socks, and that was a signature. I feel like with her, it was perfect. It was just missing that sparkly socks. You know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying. Next we have Dwayne and Gabrielle Wade. They wore Tiffany's. Yay. I gave them an 8 out of 10. I said that I loved his outfit. You know, his outfit was pretty, honestly, was like perfect actually. But I didn't like the white veil for her or the hairpiece. I feel like that was throwing me off. Like her hair was nice, it was just that piece, and then the veil that like made her waist look snatched, like the illusion. I didn't really like it. I don't know, but it was nice. The jewelry was beautiful, and they looked great. Next, Lupita Nyong'o. She is wearing Chanel. Every time I think of Chanel or even see Chanel, I always think of when Rocky said she threw her channel purse. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I gave her a 10 out of 10, and I feel like it's definitely well deserved. I mean, everything about this was just perfect. Like, even though people might say it was bland, it was like the right kind of bland because if you pay attention, that hat is not the same shade. Like, the shades of blue are a little bit different. It's not lighting. I know my jackets. I think that she has like different shades, but it looks like the same shade, and that is what makes the outfit perfect. And her skin is flawless, and just the way it's presented, and it was just made for her. You know what I mean? So I gave her a 10 out of 10, and I just put 8. I put ATE 8 for the comments. Next we have Diana Ross. The designers were herself, Evan Ross, which is her son, and Ugo Bozzi. I gave her a 10 out of 10, by the way. Duh. I said that I loved it in every way. I really did. Like, you know, people try to say, oh, she's too old, blah, blah, blah. Okay, she looked great. I loved everything. Like, when I saw her at the Met Gala online, I was like, the mother has arrived. The queen has come. Like, the all-time royal, like, it was just all these great things I was thinking because Diana Ross is that girl. What did Megan say? Been that what? Always will be that what? That is her. I love you, Diana. Next we have Pusha T. He's wearing Louis Vuitton, and I gave his outfit an 8 out of 10. I said I loved the sprinkle on the top. That's like Michael Jackson's sprinkles, you know, like that little dazzle. But I think the color of the suit was just not giving. Like, I feel like it would have been cute if it was maybe maybe like a really, really dark, no, hot red, black sprinkles, white sprinkles. No. I'm sorry, I'm brainstorming. I got a video to do. Okay. That's gonna bother me all day. Yeah, the color of the suit, I didn't like it, but the sprinkle on the top was perfect. I'm trying to think what other color his suit could have been, but let's move on. Savannah James, her designer was Hanifa. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hanifa. I gave her a 9 out of 10. She is gorgeous, by the way. Can I just say that? Let's just take a moment of silence for Savannah. Okay. I think that she could not get a 10 out of 10 because of the middle part. I could tell it was so fake. Like, what was that? But everything else was perfect. Like, cute, perfect, all of that. Just the middle part, I was like, that looks like a piece of cardboard that's been wrapped around her body. Like, no, I don't think that that's even, is that her real skin? I could be completely wrong. I just don't like it. That is what I'm right about. Me not liking it. But the middle part could be wrong about the material. Next we have Simone Biles and her husband. They are wearing Harbison Studio. I gave their outfits a 7 out of 10. His fit was cute. I liked his fit. I just didn't like the shade of blue that she was wearing. But I could just be being picky. I feel like the shade was a little too bright for my taste, but maybe that's what she was going for. But I did like the design, the outfit. It was literally just the color. So they got a pretty high number. Next. Sydney Sweetie. Her designer is Mew Mew, Mau Mau. I don't know how to pronounce that. I gave her a 10 out of 10. I feel like this look was so perfect for her. I put cute and sexy because, I mean, duh. I love Sydney, by the way. And I'm excited to see her in the new season of Euphoria. Hopefully she returns. But yeah, I love this fit, everything about it. Just enough boob, just enough skin, just enough, like, the hair, everything. The makeup was subtle, but, like, popping at the same time. I loved everything about it. 10 out of 10. Next we have Rihanna. Oh, I love Rihanna. Congratulations on the baby. So that means I'm not getting an album. I did not put the designer out of respect for the queen. But I hate to say it, I had to give her an 8 out of 10. And the only reason why, mind you, I am a Rihanna fan. Do not come for me in the comments, please, please, please. I'm sorry, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Sorry, my thing was coming off. I said it was gorgeous, and I loved how it fit her and her, like, pregnancy, but I just wanted more, so I had to give her an 8 out of 10. I'm sorry, Rihanna, I'm sorry. Next year, she's gonna, like, make me pay for it and come out with, like, the best outfit. Bet. That I would take. Zendaya, I gave her, I think she's wearing Louis Vuitton, by the way. I could be wrong, but I feel like I read that. I gave her a 9 out of 10. I loved it. It was really cute. But I feel like she did play it safe. And I just wanted a little bit more in fashion because I know she can do it. But I could just be being picky. Now, and I think this is the last one. Okay. Yes, last one. Lala Anthony. Lala. I gave her a 10 out of 10, period. Everything was so cute and it was so her, wasn't it? Like, I'm a fan of Lala, so I pretty much knows what she wears. I loved it, made for her, and I said beautiful in every way. Now, in conclusion, I put for my favorite was Tiana Taylor. I mean, how could you not love that fit, right? And then my least favorite, Tracy Ellis Ross. And it's not, a personal thing. It's just fashion-wise. But yeah, y'all let me know who your favorite looks was. Let me know if I'm wrong about anything. I could be. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
My new bitch look like